What you see here on the screen is the Investigate dashboard. Everything in blue is a decoy, everything in red and the country flags are attackers. When you click on an attacker, it opens the Threat Parse panel. Threat Parse is an investigative feature that takes raw attack logs and reconstructs them into plain English. While you will still have access to the logs, Threat Parse makes it extremely easy to understand what the attacker did. When you click to view more details, you will get a description of the attack, examples of how it can be executed, mitigation measures, and the MITRE attack mapping. ThreatParse enables even the junior-most security analysts to figure out what's happening and decide the course of action. Next up is Orchestrate. This is the module that helps you configure rules that define actions to be taken on an alert. For example, we've created a rule here for dealing with attacks that have a risk score of more than 50. We've instructed this rule to notify a member of the SOC team and to cut off access using Zscaler private access whenever an attacker with a risk score of greater than 50 is detected. We also have a library of native third-party integrations with solutions like Carbon Black, Cisco, Checkpoint, CrowdStrike, and Microsoft. These can be configured for containment and response action as part of your SOC workflow. We then have Mirage Maker. This is where all the ready-made application datasets live. These datasets power the decoys. We have datasets for static applications, CVEs, dynamic applications, high interaction containers, and even datasets for SCADA applications and industrial control systems. You also have the ability to create your own datasets using our no-code dataset builder. And finally, Deceive is where you actually configure your deception. You can go to Landmine to configure deception on your endpoints via policy. All you have to do is create a new policy. Define on which endpoints you'd like this policy to be applied to and configure the use cases. You can set up the policy to detect attackers evading defenses by killing security processes or attackers executing more advanced attacks like PSExec, ransomware, and LDAP. Similarly, you can set up application decoys by heading over to Zero Trust Networks in the Deceive module. All you have to do is select the personality, meaning what application you like this decoy to behave like, select the network group you would like to place this decoy in, assign an IP range, and give it a host name. Once you hit submit, the decoy will be created. That's how simple it is to deploy decoys and operationalize your deception solution.